Hello, my name is Tim Crofton, and at Just Desserts we are cooking sweet things from every country in the world. I like to cook, I've travelled a lot, so join us as we eat. Hello everybody!
Hello!
It's Ava and me, and we're going to Sri Lanka, aren't we? And what are we going to cook?
We're going to cook Watalappan.
Watalappan, that's beautifully said. It's like a, I think it's a bit like a creme caramel with a South Asian twist, because it's going to have a bit of nutmeg in it, it's going to have a bit of cardamom, and it's going to have the love and care and attention of the two finest dessert cooks in this part of the world, right?
Yeah.
We're going to use an ingredient I've never used before, which is called jaggery. And jaggery is basically an unrefined sugar. So if you don't have jaggery, you can use molasses, that'll do just fine. But we're going to use half a pound of jaggery. Now, I'm going to warn you, it comes in a big lump like this. And in order to use it, you need to grate it. So I did grate it, but that took a fair amount of work, and I couldn't do it in my mixer. I couldn't do it in my herb grinder. I had to do it by hand. It took a fair amount of work. So just be warned, it takes a bit of effort. So here's our half a pound of what's it called?
Half a pound of cups.
Half a pound of cups of jaggery, absolutely. And we're going to put that in there, and you're in charge here. Now, to melt this down, I'm just going to put a couple of tablespoons of hot water to help liquefy it a bit. This should be more or less boiling hot water. Is it boiling? Yeah, that'll do it. So we'll put a couple of tablespoons of that in there, and now if you could give that a good stir it up until it dissolves. It's not the end of the world if there are a couple of little lumpies in there, but you do want to, that's it, good job. Yeah, those big ones we might have to give some extra attention. Into this, once Ava Berbeva has turned it into a sort of slightly lumpy mixture, we are going to mix 4 eggs and 2 egg yolks. I think I'm going to use, I don't want to waste any of Zesty's eggs, so I'm going to put her 4 tiny eggs in, and then the 2 yolks from store-bought eggs. Okay, looking good. I'm just going to have a quick prod of some of these. Do you know what? I think I might just get a knife on those and break them down a tiny bit. Again, it doesn't matter too much if there are a few lumps, but these are quite big lumps, so I'm going to break them down a tiny bit. And as you are stirring, I am going to
Crack some eggs.
the first one. I'm very excited, and I'm not joking. I'm going to crack up. I shall. Here we go. So, bye bye baby. Let's see what it looks like. There's Zesty's first. Ooh, it's a tiny little yolk. Oh,
It's really round.
it's super gorgeous. Here's another one, still tiny. In you go, tiny egg. Extremely tiny. Here's another tiny egg. So Sri Lanka, this is for you from our darling chicken. Zesty Chicken is her name. Okay, into the eggy mixture we are going to put a 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. We are going to put a 1/4 of a teaspoon of cardamom. Ooh, I love cardamom in a dessert. And that, I'm going to put a pinch of salt. Here you go, Pinchy. Into there, you take the fork.
Okay.
Because what's going to come next is going to be a couple of cups of super thick coconut milk. This is a first press, so nice and thick, and that looks almost, there you go. There's 2 cups, and give that a good stir, my love. Just so you know, the oven has preheated at 320, and all we are going to do now is we are going to, and this is for you to do. You up for this?
Yeah.
We are going to create a production line. What you need to do, Madam Magoo, is I want you to use this, and I want you to just spray the outside. This is just vegetable oil, nothing flashy, and give it a quick squirt, 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 squirt. Once you've filled your ramekin, you're going to cover it with a bit of your silver aluminium foil, and you're going to put it in the Watalappan.
Watalappan?
Well, the water in the pan for the Watalappan. Yeah, it's a little water bath because these babies are going to steam in the oven for about 40 minutes. So, have we got everything organised?
Yeah.
You're doing these, passing them on to me, I'm doing the thingy. You never know, you might get a zip speed up. I so hope you do, because they're... That is the workout for the day, hey? Woo! I love going fast. Okay, so here are our Watalappanis in our watery panny, and we're going to put them in the oven for about 40 minutes at 320. And then once they come out, I'll explain what to do next. We'll see you in a bit.
Dun dun dun!
Okay, so a lot's been going on. Last time we saw you, we put the what a lamb? Watalappan. We put the Watalappan in the oven and we cooked it for 40 minutes at 320. Then I took it out of the oven, let it cool a little bit, put some saran wrap, and it's been in the fridge for 3 hours. So let's have a look. See how you're going to give me a hand here. There you go. There's one. Ooh, it looks like it's solidified. If you want to start taking off the saran wrap, my love, and then we've got one final touch we're going to have to do for this. You don't have to do this, but apparently putting cashews, chopped cashews on top is a nice little way of finishing things off. So, grab yourself a ramekin and take off the thingamajiggy. There we go. Oh, look, that's definitely nice. So you can see how it would be seen as being like a creme caramel. It doesn't obviously have the caramel on top, but we're going to put some cashews on top, so it'll be a creme cashewmel or a Watalappan. There we go. There's that, and I can toss that away. You do those two, and I'll start chopping the nuttles. Yeah, I've just got a handful of nuts. You don't need that many. Apparently, you can also put raisins on top too, if you like. I thought that might be just overdoing it, so we're going to have it with cashew. Do you like cashews?
Oh yeah, I love cashews.
Okay, well then this will be a nice touch for you. Okie dokie. There's that. And we'll throw that. Okay, so Ava, if you now want to just put a little sprinkling, like something just like a pinch, and go whittly, 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 whittly all over, and do it for all of them, that would be great. Whittly, so you've got to do the sound effect, whittly, 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 right?
Oh yeah.
Otherwise it's not a Watalappan if you don't widdly widdly, right?
Excuse me.
Thank you. You ready to try?
Yeah.
So, well, let's do one. You go one end and I'll go the other.
Okay.
See what you think. Well, it's got a nice texture, hey? Nice and thick. Have a try. Watalappan on the Watalappan. Oh, she's not sure. She's thinking. She's tasting. It's an odd one, is what I'm guessing. She's putting it down. She's don't like it.
No.
Okay, no problem. Let me have a try. It's got a custardy, eggy smell. Yeah, I mean, I see why you would find it an unusual one. I mean, it's like a lovely. I mean, it's like a creme brulee, really, but with cardamom and nutmeg. So very eggy, thanks to zesty. That's pretty. I mean, I really like it, and I'm sorry you didn't like it, my love.
It's okay.
But it's like a very rich, thick custard with those South Asian spices. I would give that a solid 9. I think. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for dropping in on us here.
Thank you.
We're just filming our latest YouTube. Check us out at Just Desserts Tim Crofton, or Tim Crofton Just Desserts, I beg your pardon. You'll find all sorts of videos that we've made of different desserts from around the world. You can check us out on Facebook at Tim Crofton Just Desserts, Instagram too, and hopefully we'll see you. But whatever you do, like us, love us, follow us, and all that stuff. Should we say toodaloo, Betty Boo?
Yeah.
Well, from Ava Bobava, Silly Sausage Tim, we're going to say goodbye from Sri Lanka and
Toodaloo.
toodaloo.